We need to talk. We as a collective internet population, especially more on the Tumblr side of things, need to talk about the word problematic, okay? So the word problematic has been thrown around a lot recently, a whole lot recently, in fact, to the point where I feel like it's losing its meaning. So I feel like we need to dial it back, kind of look at, like, what is really problematic and why we should stop throwing around the word problematic so much as we are. So first of all, I've seen a lot of people on Tumblr, I use Tumblr a whole bunch, okay? A lot of people on Tumblr will say, hey, the creator of this said this, and therefore you should not like the thing that they created. This is an issue for multiple reasons. And before I get into this, let me just say I'm not some awful, horrible anti-SJW like cretin. Like I'm not gonna go on my YouTube channel and circle jerk about how much bigger my intellect is. Like I'm not gonna do that. That's not what we're doing here. The reason why that doesn't really work is because humans are fluid. The way that our minds work, the way that we progress as people, we're fluid. Okay? So for instance, 2 years ago, I thought that A Day to Remember was the best band ever. Now I don't enjoy that band anymore. I've moved on. I realize they're just not as good as I thought they were. And I can respect that. I can recognize that I used to think something that I don't believe now, and it's different. That's fine. That's how humans are supposed to work. That's how we work. If we grow as people, right? Our ideologies are gonna change. They're gonna grow and mature. So that is why whenever you get the creator of a game and the person will be like, haha, by the way, guys, and by the way, these posts are always like passive aggressive and condescending. They're never just like, hey guys, wanted to present this information with a source of why this is bad. You shouldn't like this for this reason. They never do that. Like it's never presented like that. It's always just like, haha, did you guys know that, by the way, this person did this thing? Anyway, continue to support it, I guess, if you want to. It's not how you spread information. It's not how you help people. Calling people out is not going to help anybody. It's going to create a witch hunt mindset, a witch hunt, I guess, scenario where the person who's being called out is just like, I don't know what's happening. I'm getting death threats. That's a common theme, people getting death threats for no reason. And then everybody ends up upset. There's no justice. Nothing is happening, It's just a witch hunt. And it's bad. It's bad for literally everybody involved. That kind of behavior is truly problematic. A person who said something a long time ago that they don't really believe anymore, that's not problematic. They've changed their minds. If you go to this person and you say, hey, you said this a long time ago, how do you feel about that now? And they're like, yeah, that's still my opinion. They obviously haven't changed. It's something they don't believe that's not cool. Understandable. However, there is another point that I would like to drive home, is that humans make mistakes and do things that are wrong, and that does not necessarily implicate a person as being bad. So a person can do something bad, right? On a whim, maybe say something bad in a bad situation, and they immediately go, oh no, I didn't mean that, I'm sorry, I take it all back, I promise. And then that's it, that's done, They apologize. They don't really mean it, You don't have to take a person and then go, you said this. No, you meant that. You meant that, and you said it, and you meant that. That's not how people work. People say things that they don't mean all the time on accident, Just because a person said it under certain circumstances does not mean that they're a bad person. Humans make mistakes. Humans say things they don't mean, such as to be people, Such as to be a person is to make mistakes, say things you don't mean. Okay, grow. Okay? So therefore, anytime that you see, a post or anywhere on Twitter, Tumblr especially, Tumblr is a really bad time with this. I don't know why. I don't know what the witch hunt culture on Tumblr is, but simply because maybe a person doesn't like another person, they will make it's called a master post of like, just full of receipts. It's nothing but receipts, my dude. It's just hard to look at because it's just a witch hunt. It's not getting anybody anywhere, okay? If you have an issue with somebody, maybe a developer especially, broach it to them personally on their Twitter or something before you start a call out post witch hunt type deal. It's not gonna get anybody anywhere until you broach the issue with them and be like, I would like you to address this. I wanna talk to you about this, okay? Talk to people, communicate. Communication is how we further bonds, relationships, how we get things better, how we get things right. If you just sit there and let things fester, like, you know, it's like, oh, I hate the person said this, you can't do it, the person said this. No. Go talk to them, confirm, okay? You can't always trust sources that are within Tumblr text posts to give you accurate information. You have to talk to the person, okay? Understand that. And then beyond that, be smart in the content that you absorb. I do see that, you know, things that are problematic, that we call problematic, may not always be problematic, but sometimes they are. Do your own research, form your own opinions. Don't blindly listen to Tumblr witch hunts and expect that to, you know, to be the end all of everything, okay? Do your own research, trust in what you find, and consume content that supports good people, truly good people who may have made mistakes in the past. That's how we are, okay? Make mistakes yourself. Grow as a person. Have a good lunch. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. There'll be more of these videos coming soon. I feel like I should call this the soapbox or something because that's literally what this is. That's entirely what this is, me getting on my soapbox and talking about things that bother me. But, you know, there are things that need to be addressed more often than not. So, I mean, you know, we're gonna do that. We're gonna address them. And also, I have this sick new camera. I mean, look at how good these colors look. Look at how sick this is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Peace out. That was a little bit awkward. Okay, bye.